Hey, hi friends, welcome back to a new video. In this video, we are going to level up our creativity, right? To level up our skills to learn new thing or to advance our level of learning, right? So that's why I've just come with a new design, right? So as always, as we started with the wireframing, right? So as usual, we will going with the wireframing. This will be a one-page website into a like 2, 3 videos, right? We will complete it step by step, so it will not be make boring or long videos, right? So it will be a short videos like about 15 to 20 minutes, one each, right? So let's start. And before we go ahead, please subscribe my channel. If you're new to this, please like and comments your thoughts about this video. And is there any suggestions for any topic? Please comment it down, right? I will be more than happy to bring a video about this topic, right? Okay, so thank you. So let's begin the video. Okay, so as usual, we are going to have with the wireframing, right? So we'll be taking Premiere first, right? So I'm going always go with this one. Okay, so just a white background, so I will be making it a little darker here. Okay, let's check out what we can have here. A little darker shade, as because we have already have a darker background here, right? So it will be better than this. Okay, so this will be here, right? So as usual, we have a logo, we have navigation, so we have some sign up buttons, right? As usual, we'll be having a heading in between, right? This is a hero section, and there will be some more elements down here, right? So first, well, we will create following things with the rectangles. Let's begin with here. As we don't want any height of this, we only want 30%, 30, and the logo will be like about 120, right, for navigation bar. With just increasing the width to 500, and again for button, as usual for the same. So this will be a following upline here. So I'm just centralize this, decrease the cap to 50. Let's see here, bring them here in the frame, and then decide it, right? Centralize this, but okay. So then check it. What will be the pair distance between them, right? So let's try given 70. Okay, give 100. Let's give 150. Okay. In future, we'll adjust the width in between, just round up the hundreds. I'm getting a step by step, clicking by manual right, not using any shortcuts case. So you have a better understanding here, right? So image this rectangle, duplicating this rectangle here for using this for the headline and uh, sub headline, right? So I'm just increasing this width to 40, right here. Oh, let's give 80, as this will be a bigger, and increasing the width to 600. Okay, and I'm just duplicating this as well again. So, and make it 400. And this will be a subline here. Okay, now we have to increase the length of this frame. I'm just making up to round up 5,000. So again, we don't have to change, right? So then we gonna have this rectangle here. I'm making 250 by 200. Or okay, 180 will be fine, I guess. Okay, fine. Right. Okay, just changing up the things here. Then it will be like 700. Okay, now. No, not this much. 500. 450 will be fine. $300. we will be specializing. Keep in mind, especially about the spacing, right? Spacings are an important part to bring the design contrast, right? So there will be each year, right? So I'm going to have to increase the height of this to 500 or let's try 550 and decrease the width. We don't want this much. So 300 will be fine and 500 will be good for this. Okay. Okay then. 900 and 500. There will be some characters inside here, right? Like a tile cards here inside this box. Okay. Don't worry about it. Or we can have some other features here, right? So we can try this. So as seen, we don't, there will be text inside this, right? Okay. Let's try out this now. 300 to 380. And we want like this three. Okay. Now we want one more here, and we can decide here. Width will be the same, right? But the height it will be 180. Okay. And okay, 400 will be fine for this, and this will be 500 will be fine. Okay, 300, 350. Yes, fine again. Okay, I have to increase this to 6,000. We have much more spaces, right? Okay. Okay, then yes. I want some more things, right? So I'm duplicating this much. And I forget two more things here, right? After this, I will be covering that. Bring it down. So like 400 and duplicate this 120. Okay. This is button, so I'm just highly dying with 35. Fine then. Okay. Now it will be just overwhelming and just look like a mess here, right? Yeah, I know that. Again, I wanted a rectangle here, just copying up. I'm just making up things easier. Okay, so I want a width height of 200 and width will be like full. Actually, I just want to think like this here. Okay, so 150 will be fine for this, or else 100 will be fine. Yes, 100 is fine, and 200 is fine for this thing. I just want it here. Let's click this up. Okay, that's 50. So, all right, guys. So here the design wireframing's ready, right? I hope you're getting it right. Don't worry. Suppose so we will start covering this portion here, right? Okay, so let's start with again the same frame. I'll just write it down. Wireframing, frame one. Yes, that's it. All right. So just Kane, I'm just making up things here. So I'm taking another frame here. Stay like oh, okay. So first, what I want is a pure black font fill here. So I'm just writing 0, 1 here, and this will be pure black. I already have content ready here, right? What we going to use here, right? Please do comment if you want these assets and content. I will share the file for you. Okay, don't hesitate to ask or comment, right? So, or I just have here the hex code which we are going to use is double F 0099, which will be a main ingredient, right? And this is a secondary color which we are going to use as for the gradient to mix up with this one. Right? There will be some use more variants of this primary color we are going to use by adjusting the things later on, right? So the first things are is right here is I'm going to use this as a post as this is the main content for hero section. Okay, bring them here. Okay. So first we will create our background. Bring these things here. I will keep a drop shadow effect to all of them here. Okay. So there is nothing my science rocket in it. We can given this, right? Just adjust the drop side shadow over here. Okay, so first I'm using this color code which we have found here is double F 0099. Okay, we have it here. Bring this in this case. Here we adjust the things. And just remember one thing, just these are the group elements, right? So I have to ungroup this first after setting up the place. I just want two to three things to be developed here. Uh, we needed this, and I can't group them up. Okay, so Control G will be group them again. Okay, so we that's what I want. So it's back to the group, right? So we have to duplicate this group actually, and play it vertically. Oh, sorry, horizontally to the different side, right? And place it before right here. Okay, that's good. Remember these two things, right? Don't worry. So again, just see what we have here. Uh, we got the width is 1280 and a height 832. Whichever frame you select, please make a rectangle with that width and height here. So I'm making again a rectangle here, giving the same width and height as for the frame. I got it. 32, right? Okay. Remember the free gradient we have, right? Just check it out. The another one, what we have the numbers in here. We have the is 4932. Just let's copy this one. Okay, I've copied. There's Xcode. Moving back here. Okay, select this. Go back to the gradient. We want a darker shade here, so I'm just placing this gradient here. And our famous, the double F 0099 will be here. Right, and it's looking good, cool enough, right? Okay, let's set it up to watch. And we want this, right? We want this darker shade. No, actually, this is the perfect. Okay, let's be vertical only, right? Don't. Yeah, okay, fine. Okay, the rule number one is reduce the opacity to 10 right now. Zoom in a little bit and let's check out this thing. Is it working out or not? No, right? Okay, it's working out. So just one more thing we want here is to give an effect. No, we don't want drop shadow. We want background blur. Yes, it will be like 20 is the finest thing here, which I want. And we have to decrease the opacity to at least, we can say 5. Now let's try this out. What we have here. Okay, so what we can check it out is that we have something background here. So let's make some changes here, or what we can adjust here with the 2. Okay, let's try it out with 10. What's happened with 10? Okay, don't we? Okay, I guess we don't want anything here, right? We can have instead of background blur, we can try layer blur. What happened with layer blur? with like 50. What happened with this? Nothing as much, right? So we can try this, and it is looking right here. And one more thing, right? After this, right? Remember, we have to decrease the opacity. We need this, right? So we can decrease by 20%. Okay, same as this with this to 20%, right? So what has been left out is 80. Okay, align this region rectangle just in the center. All right. So it is in the center. Don't worry about this, right? Okay. Now we can place this up, the things which you have gathered here, right? So make it a look here. Zoom in, please. Perfectly. We can duplicate this again. We have another one. We can flip to the right. Set it up here. Please zoom in. All right, all right, all right. Good enough. Oh, okay. We have another one here. The same opacity, right and rate, right? Okay. What we can see is this, right? No, we have to. Okay. Same thing, duplicate and flip to right and place this one with this. Okay, great. Right, are you getting it? What the things are been going on here, right? So it's time for the thing, right? So I guess we have it over here, right? Right in the back here. Bring it up here. Yes, we have it. So what we can do is use fill, table F, table 0, table 9, and we can copy that fill, right, if we have in this clipboard right now. Okay, zoom in, please. If we have the exact width what we want, I have already set what the height and width will be just lookable, right? Don't worry about this. All right, if we want to, let's try it out with this type program. Is it working or not? If it's not working, we have to do one more thing here, right? Okay. I have to duplicate this and try just few things here. Right, instead of this, to linear, I'm checking up solid fill here, like solid, right, with the same fill, right? We can use an effect here. We can use a layer blur. Yeah, we know we need this. And we need to increase this by 100. What we can have here is this thing, or we can use a brighter shade of this, right? I just told you in the beginning, right? We need this. Let's try it out. Okay, 100 is too much, right? We have to decrease this. Yeah. Let's try with the number 20 because I always hit and try everything here. Okay, let's go bring in front here, right? Okay, place them in between and center it up, right? Let's write out post here, right? Mm, let's zoom in a little bit. Okay, let's finalize this. Okay, we can add a drop shadow here to this. Actually, we already have here, right? Drop shadow. So don't need to worry about it. Or let's see how it sees like without this. Or how it's feel without linear. Or else we can try this increasing opacity to like 80 and 70% here. Course I doesn't want anything going to be wrong. I'm just grouping up these things. So okay, that's fine, it's fine, it's fine. Okay, again. Okay. So as per the background, so we can see that we have set up the background, how the things are we want, right? The text background is looking straight enough, right? As per our wireframe, just bring up the content, what we have set it before, right? Bring it here, or we don't have any asset right now back here, so clicking this section here. Okay, let's see, and what we have over here, right? So putting up things. So first, we already have this navigation barriers, right? I'm removing this here. Okay, yeah, okay, that's not the problem here. So we already have here, right? So we can use thing, right? Okay, your cope as okay, gradient vertically from please. It's set to 60. Let's see what happened here when we put it this here, right? Or can we try the same color, or can we try? We should we try this? Code this. Okay, no, it's just too dark, just too dark. Okay, just don't prefer this. I will be go with this solid color. Yeah, I will be go with all along with this solid color. Don't worry, we will look it out later. So what we left out is just a button, right? We can have here a button. We have here. We can have just a button here. So I'll be using an auto layout thing here, right? So I'm just texting up. Will be like what we can say. A request demo, free trial, free trial, right? Everybody loves free trial. So free trial. Yep. Okay, I'm using an auto layout to this. Yeah, we do. Yes, we do have auto layout. Is the frame center it up. We don't want from about 5 side from 10 will be fine. Okay, but we want 10 side corners. Yes, we want a container. Yes, right. That's a good thing. We can have stroke. We can keep this fill at F0009 and fill text with the same F0009. Good enough. Okay, that's now it's time to about actually we'll be using this typography EF is FACAD, right? It's a medium, right? So medium is fine for this. 12 we can try with 16, right? So it's showing like more than this. So I'm just trying with the 2. Frame is 2 at. Okay, what have just done a wrong thing your side from 10. This is the upper side, so I will be using 5. Right, 5 is fine, perfectly fine, right? No, what I do is duplicate this frame. We need this in later words, right? First is this free trial button here. Okay, good enough. We will do make changes some later words, right? Don't worry. We'll adjust some things here. So next we can place up the text as adding here, right? So here, regular, we will be using as bold. We will be using like 120. Actually, it's just too big for this frame, right? So 120 will be okay with 80. Perfectly all right. Do we have, let's try down the things, right? We will gradient. The first optional color will be white. And I'll be using this right now here. Perfectly fine. So it shows, as I always says, it's just always about hidden trial text. Send it right up. That's what we want. Now, okay. Remember to give drop shadow. We want drop shadows. Uh, chew from the sides. Now place these things. Perfectly all right. Okay, so we have here a subheading here. We will be using like 20 regular. Mhm. We can use as it's a subheading, right? We instead of we regular, we will using medium and making it 22, right? So we should be reflect or 25 will be best. Perfectly all right. Let's try it out. Yes. Now I'm just giving the same type of what do you say? Linear gradient right here, 50099. Vertically align this. This is the center, right? Zoom in. Perfectly all right. That same drop shadows is will giving you a depth, right? Gain two perfectly. Mm. I need, I think we can adjust much more things here rather than there. So we'll be giving 40, uh, and by 100 will be like 85 will be the best for this overall, right? Okay, okay, perfect. Let's try it out with this neighbor as well right here. Same following things, right? So forget about this and just put it up with F. Okay, no, zoom in, right? So we can have here. And same with this stroke, right? Okay, so it will centerize, fill. We have to do these kind of things. Instead of this, I'll be using a color little lighter shade, right? And for instead of this, I'll be using a bit. All right, perfectly right. Okay, so okay, I have to just align this vertically. Okay, it's in vertically right. To add one more thing here. Okay, then. Okay, so as we have here this tasking frame, right? Or we can have say uh amendment, right? So I'm just changing up the text, right? We can have our request demo. Sorry, yeah, request demo. We can increase, let's say 24. Yeah, 24. Semicolon. Yeah, we can have semicolon here. All right. So we need to keep some differentiation here, right? Okay, there will be a fill, right? Yes, of course there will be a fill, and the text will be totally with that gradient which we have made, right? So this will be totally here. Yes, that's correct. This is what we have here right now. If we zoom in, you can see here, right? So that will be more right than this pink. Okay, and decrease this opacity to 80. Perfectly fine. So for this, so feel like we can try. I'm just suggesting you like, okay, okay, what it's look like. Okay, now, wait a second, 10. or like we can add like up to 40. Okay, no, it's usually take times, but you don't have to wait about this. Okay, 50 is fine. Now it's time for this inside. So we'll center it up, stroke color. Okay, do we need this? Do we need this? No, we don't need this. Okay, so we have to just think about it. Is it looking better about opacity, the contrast in between, the behind texture we having here, so we can, if you try that, we can have a effect here, or drop shadow. Yeah, drop shadow. So two from side, we can increase this. Okay, now ready to be up. Can we try this? 30%. Yes. It's too much pink. Is it too much pink? Is it too much pink? Okay, I'm just having a trouble with this text, right? Just white one. Zoom in, right? We have to we can try this, right? And we can just make it. Oh no, no, no! It's looking very, 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 very bad. There's something up too, right? Okay. Let's try one more here. Okay. All right, just a bit effect. Good. Now it's looking nice. Okay, finally. All right, guys, we have completed this sections. Left out with few more sections ahead, right? But so let's go ahead with this thing, right? So as we can see, right, one section has been completed here. So just want to increase the height of the frame. So just getting up with the 6,000 here, the height of the frame. So look what's happened here, right? So it's not. So we will be just doing undo here and find out what's the problem here, right? And see here, okay, all right, that's no problem. Again, we will try with the same 6,000. No, let's try with this now. Maybe we are doing something wrong here, right? So back to the work. We could not find anything here, right? Back to the layer. Should not happen, but why it's happening, I don't know. Right. Okay. Let's check it now. Something gone wrong here. Let's try it now. 6,000. It's taking a long. It's taking a long time. So again, as we have developed in the group form, right? So we don't have to worry. Just drag and drop onto the position. Please don't mind the logo. I couldn't find anything much better than this here right now, as per the situation, right? Situation arise. Actually, it's happened a good thing here, right? So we need something more, right? I just want to add a thing here, right? So it will help, right? So I'm just making up your thing here, right? What we say, right? You can say uh, exclip here, right? Should not more be than like 400, but sorry, 400 by 200. It was okay. I'm just be going too confused right now. So it's 200 here, right? Okay, good enough. Okay, so we're just giving a sheet what we have here, right? Is that one? Yes, that is the one. Or we can else we can use this one. Okay, both are the same. 80 and other percent. Right. Just choosing one of them here, right? A little much darker. Okay, there's. I guess this will be fine. Okay. All right. So we just want to keep an effect here, which is a layer blur. Okay. So right. Let's check out with 100. Okay. It's just let's give 500. Perfect. And now we can decrease the actually size 300. Okay. Well, what we can do is duplicate it to need two more times here, right? Now we can plugging on this. Here's left. All right, perfect. Okay, so just do the left out work. Yeah, okay. I always do something to get that view. Right, so perfect. One more is left. Okay, good. Okay then. Fine, that's fine too. Now we can place everything according to it, right? We have a premiere, oh sorry, a button, a CD button, we can change it to any kind of, right, so just pulling over. What else we can do is a little more upward here. Okay, so what we can find is that this thing is not highlighting, oh, sorry, what is not highlighting properly. So I'm just, okay, good. And we can place this here. Perfect. So now we can see the things accordingly like we want it. Perfect. Now it's time like so we have to give a position according to it, right? Perfect. Now it's time for this seat here. We can position with this, or else we can use a grid system, right, to place the things, right? Whichever is easy for you, please go ahead. Perfect. Okay. Guess there will be some space issues. I guess this will be fine. Okay. All right. So okay. So we are done, right? We can see it. All right. So let it be here. Okay. So we need that. We like just jumped into our wireframe, right? These are the three rectangles. So we are making up three rectangles. Let's check out this. Okay, 250 by 180, right? That's exactly the same. Why not? We can duplicate this here, right? Okay. So first thing, just need the round corners here. Let's try with 15. Perfectly all right. Okay, so first we will keep the shade. I guess this is not that one. So let's check out what is this shade color, right? It's 49. All right, where is it? 493240. 493240, right? Nice. It's 49. Just 304. No, 3240. I guess that is the one. Let's see it again. Yes, 3240. Perfectly all right. We had remember. Congratulations. Okay, so again, that is a problem. We are giving the opacity to 10 and giving an effect, right? Background blur to 20. All right. Increase opacity, please. Let's drop it 50. Yeah, that's we have here. Okay, put it over here. Okay. Now duplicate this. All right. Now select them, all of them three. Yeah. I'm just fine. Yeah, we got the middle line as it wanted. Okay, we have finished this perfectly. All right, for that one, right? I guess we need to change the logo, right? We will change it after later words, right? Don't worry. So now moving ahead, right? There is a box here, and there is a section for the text. This is the heading, right? And this is what I put for an image, right? We got an image here. Let's check out what is the size here we have put in there. So it's 300 by 500, right? So I'm just moving up to 450, right? Yes. Okay, perfect. All right. So we have an image here. Making it is 300. No, we don't want it this. 450 with the round. No, we not need round corners here, right? Okay, no. What I'm going to do is here, this is an image. I'm taking up a rectangle. Okay, just giving the width. We have it above the frame. I'm shading up with this image round corners. Right. Put this in here and making up the opacity to 50%. Yeah. Align it to this rectangle, right, from the left. And one more thing we need is we are going to the effect here, right? We can have drop shadow to okay, right, good enough. And one more thing we can use in this here, can try much more things here, right? Lighten screen, push lighter, dewy color touch. No, this is a very best idea. So lighten will be, let's check out normal. Okay, so there is no nothing, right? But we have here this thing. We need this. Actually, we do need this. We can play with this width and height, right? So I'm using right 250 by 150. We always need to play with things as per on it, right? All right. So I guess let's check it out with another section here as we wanted, and we can move this, or let's check it out with this thing and use as a mask. Okay, all right. Okay, bring to front. Uh-huh. Okay. Okay, okay, it's been perfectly. Center this to from horizontally to center with this rectangle and align left with this rectangle. So don't worry, it's looking good enough. Now it's time to add a text here, right? Let's check out, is it that one? Right, this is the one exactly. And so we can have here directly from this section. It be going too fast. I'm covering, I guess I have to cover one more section here. Right, okay, that's enough good. Right, okay, so now it's time to adjust the thing. Right, so as in a heading, so I'm using semi-bold, increasing the font size from 15 to 25, right? Okay, that's enough good. Let's check it out. So do we need this? Or else we can have this. Oh, it's 25 medium, right? So I'm using regular 20, right? So it will make an impact here, right? Good enough. So is it just a pure white form, right? So I'm not using the white, fully white here, right? So I'm just moving up to a little downward, so it should match the contrast with that background. It's just not, there should not be an itchiness in the eyes of the user, right? So it should be look like clean design, right? Okay, so we have here, right, same thing with this thing. It's F3, F3. So just simply paste in the, yeah, good enough, right? All right, yeah, and just one more thing to add it, right? So I'm just bringing up this. Okay. Uh-huh. All right, no worries. Okay, so we can create a button here, right? So I can have a text here. Just learn more. We can have an auto layout. Do we need an auto layout? We can practice. We have to practice this thing, right? Actually. So just adding an auto layout, we can press Shift A plus A, right? So we have an auto layout, right? So just keep in mind, right? So we do not need 10 pixel, right? We need like four. Four is just good enough, right? If we put in a stroke here, right? So we can have a fill. Actually, we can selecting the frame. We can have a fill. We can have a stroke here. All right. We can keep this. What do you think? 493340, right? Let's try it out. Okay, should not be sample, it should medium, and it should not be 25. It should be like 18. And so we need, oh, all right, 18, yes, 18, and we need border radius, right? Okay, why it's not happening, right? Okay, get enough. Border radius to 10. Let's try it out with the regular font, right? Let's regular 18. Let's try it out here. We can use a lighter shade here, right? So lighter shade could be here or could be here. So here the hex code here, right? So you can just pause the video and have this hex code here, right? Okay, that's and actually I just want to use this hex code that be white or just using this F3 one, right? So F3, yeah, perfectly all right. Just placing up this button to right particular thing, right, would be much better for us, right? Or just we could perfectly all right. Yeah. So we have cover. Oh, right. So things have been left out here. So just finding the content for this where we have right things. Uh-huh. All right. Just here and there are things. Yeah, these are the things, right? So, all right. So, not going for just one alone. Okay. Moving out the things we need here, right? So we can put it here. It's just easier to just have the content ready because to finding out the content, making the content to an ease, right? It's take time. So just to shorten the video, I've just covered. If we want, we can find it. Just choose AI. It's just time for yes, as this video is all about AI design, right? So how the security, data security can be held by the AI, right? More secure and efficient. Just about these things, right? And I know you all guys know how to use it better than me, right? So just things are your ends. Try. Just okay. That's so to center it, right? So I'm just selecting the rectangle, both the text, and using this center thing. Center from this thing. Okay, it's just got wrong. What we need is so just putting on the things, selecting the text. Okay. Alright. Okay. Again, I'm doing it right. Perfect. All right. Let's check how the Y position is 852 where we have this. All right, let's check out with this 882, 8889. So just drawing up 2, 2. Okay, times for this, right? First we just choose with the center one, right? All right, then select text, rectangle, made it here clear, perfectly alright. Check it with this. So let's check it out what we have here. 852, 852, right? It's just easy things, right? To match up the things. So is it 882, right? So 882. Things are made easy, right? So this is what we have here till now, right? It will be going to be amazing, surprisingly design right things. And it's just making a more, yeah. Hmm. Or else we can do one more thing, right, to make it more clear, right? So we can have a rectangle, just duplicate this thing. Okay, we have it here. Decrease the start to by 100, right? With the sum opacity, just changing the filter gradient. Uh, okay, so we have this, right? So using the color, right, we have this. This is the color, right? So with the same opacity to 40, and just changing the first one here, right? But to match this thing, it's completely zero, right? And instead of from the horizontal, I'm making up vertical. So alright, zoom in. So it will not affect and not impact. Duplicate this and flip it down. Make it clear. Okay, perfectly alright. And group them, right? So it should not be moved again or again. Okay. Right, so it's just came in the front, so I'll just move back again. Okay, till now we have completed this, right? So second section, just we actually we can cover one more sections, right? Just it will be just more easier. Same as in, all right. So we can look into it, right? This is a rectangle. We are just duplicating it instead of making a new one, other one. So we have it width by 900 by 500, right? So just taking up the things, right? And I will make you easier, right? 49 is 3240 with 100% opacity, right? Yeah. Okay, so we have to give in a stroke here. Move down back into the frame. Center the frame. Yeah. And just make sure about this spacing around the object, right? Okay, alright, so where are we going this wrong things? Remember this, we need this very urgently, right? Okay, so just so increasing the size to 350 to 225 in the proportion. Right, okay. So it will be going to in the background as usual to its place. Alright. Okay, I guess 400 by 250 will be just fine. Okay. Now, place it over here. Okay. Ah, okay. To do the check. Perfectly alright. So we have to decrease the opacity to like 35. Mm-hmm. and we can keep it an effect with background blur to 25. We can have this the round corners with 10. As we have our rods, we can have to increase by 20 to 20. Good enough. Now it's time for the stroke. We having stroke here, right? So instead of using this, right, this is the stroke we are going, but in the gradient thing, right? So it's okay. Let's just go for the gradient. Okay, let's check it out with this. Yeah, perfectly all right. Up now it's just moving up things here and there perfectly, and just changing the opacity of the darker one shade to a lighter shade, right? Let's try with 80 and this by 70. Okay, 50. Great, and it should be center. All right, good. Now it's things to add up the things. So these are the things, right, we are going to use here. Okay, just before going ahead, right, I just want to just okay, just few more things, right? So I'm moving ahead, remove these things. Okay, center it. We can give 35. Good. We can use auto layout. So just auto layout it. Okay, don't be afraid, as this is, and this is the thing. Auto layout. We are ready with 35, right? 35. Select both of them, and just have again an auto layout. Same with these things too, right? Key up 35. Uh, okay, you got it now. No, now it will be like that's what how we want it. Straight to 35, right? We can use as a auto layout, right? While keeping up the things in here, we have to make sure to have content. Okay, perfect. Right, so this is for this thing. Instead of making up things here, right? So be sure to align left. Yes, and we are using here by 20. Okay, and selecting both of the things and add an auto layout here. Okay, don't be afraid. Go with the procedure, or we have used 20, right? So align to the left. We have it 20 here. Again, selecting both of them. Use an auto layout. Bring it together nearby, right? Set to the left. Bring it to 20. Select the frame and this text and auto layout. Perfectly. So these are the things we can have here. Alright, so we have bring it to here. Again, we are using it to the left and selecting as we have selected, right? So we are using here like 30. Good. And as usual, auto layout. Let's make sure is it okay. So it is not happening, right? This is the point. So I'm grouping together now. Okay. So later words it should not be moved with this. We have 30. We have 20. We have what do you say? 20 again. 25. So same with these things. select for this. Now, things vertical right 69. I'm just making up 65. Now it's time for mix right. So it has to choose. Okay, we have forgotten one more thing, so I'm just ungrouping it on group damming, selecting the things right to make it. Okay, it's not showing, so we have to select by one. Uh-huh. We can select one thing here, right, and we have the solution, right, so everything will be clear. So it is 18, right, don't worry. Again, just one thing here, right, is as we have increased by the text size, right, so things are being going messed. So okay, now I'm just saying it. Align, we have used 30, right, so 30. Group them by Control G, right, so selecting frame one by one, we'll make it true. Align, let's mix by 30. Can group them. Uh, okay, there's a problem. There is a problem. So I have to select one by one. Control G. Yes, that was the problem. Select take one by one frame is mandatory, I guess. Oh, okay, good. All right. 65 we have, right? So now it's time to move the things into this. Yes. Yes, finally. It's time to keep it here perfectly, all right. So what we have choose here, right? It's 25 semi-volt. It's 25 semi-volt, right? So semi-volt and it's 25. So we have covered two sections in just one video, quick and easy, right? So center it. Why just not make this group and this group a group? Okay, group center. Okay, so choose this, and this rectangle, then place it to center. All right, good. Okay, so just wait for some time. We have covered this. Okay, so let's see what will be next task, right? So we have your 6 boxes right here. So I'm just selecting all of them, duplicating them, right? Bringing them here. That's how we want it. Okay. Remember, well, just one thing, right? We needed a one color, so we have that one, right? So just making up with that color now. Okay, and giving an effect of background blur to 30 and opacity to 1. Okay, border radius to 20. Okay, and we have to give them stroke. All right. Okay, making some changes. That's what we needed. One more effect is necessary by 1 and 2. Blur will be 5. This is the thing. And 25. Okay. Let's check it now that what we wanted is being arrived or not. Okay, let's see. Right, so okay, so according to me, is it not? That's what not I wanted. We have to increase the opacity to 40. Alright, so 30 will be fine. I always make changes, make changes till till the things look good enough. Right, not the best, but good enough. Right. Alright. Okay. Mm. Alright, so it's time to add up the things here, right? So here is the sections that we wanted. Alright, so just for the first one, just we need some things, right? We can have from your the plugin or remix icon. It takes time. Alright, so we have here. So some things we want, right? So it's just a protection, right? So shield can be a good thing. Okay, let's, yeah. So we can have here, right? Which one we can select, right? So we have too many things here, right? There's blank, this plus this. Okay, so this will be a good thing here. Alright, so what else we can have here? Right, let's see, let's try with it. Okay, let it be. Alright, so we have an icon here, right? So I'm just increasing it to need, right? So it's 25 by 24, right? Okay, sorry. It's not by 24 by 24. Please zoom in. Now let's check it. It's 18 by 24. What's happened is it's taking up the frame size, which is actually greater than the size of this actual icon, right? So we have to change this, right? So is have the proportion difference between 4 digits, 4 number, right? So I'm taking, we'll be making this to like 30 to 34, right? Let's hope this. Actually, we do not need this frame. Let's check it to need. Okay, so that's not a thing, right? So exactly 182 to a 220. That's we're gonna wing walk. Exactly. Right. So same as it is, right? So we have to get the feel, right? So okay, as per our theme, let's check it out with this linear, right? F8, FT2, and this, right? So same we'll be giving this linear. First is F. Second field is we working right. Uh, it is looking like pinkish, right? So don't worry. It will be actually a fun, right? It's just an effect, drop shadow, 1 by 2, 25%. Okay, so we have this, we can have this here. Okay, Now it's time for another thing here, right? So we haven't. It's all about air, right? So we can have this, right? So we have the maximum 220, right? So I'm using 220, 220, and giving the same exactly the fill. Don't worry, don't worry. We will change it later if we don't like it. Okay. In the same manner, right? Okay, good. Now, is there anything left out? Yes, but later words. Give it a stroke. This darker one, and go to the fill. Change this fill like to 50 and 80. Okay, so which one is looking great? Okay, so describe it 60. No, not giving up. 70. 80 is giving up. Good thing. So 80 is fine. Okay, and center. Good. 80 and 80. Good. Both should have effect. So effect 1, 2. I guess it's going too easy, right? With P, things are always easy. Good. So now it's time for our text. We need it. So this is the text, right? You can't see. I have to zoom it. So we have the text. We have to search it. A F. This is the text. We need a bold. We need a big number, right? Like try with the 50. No, this is not enough. Let's try with 100. This is a big enough. Yeah, that's what I want. Okay, again, so that's not what we want. It should be F3. Just trying one thing right here. Okay, forget about this. Move aside. I'm just trying both the things, right? Oh, let's see. Let's see what's happened if I use that's what I want. Okay. Uh-huh. So I can put this thing here. Okay. We have to make. Uh-huh. Okay, so I just have to try with 160 by 200. Yes, because it has been gone too long. Same for this. Okay, we have to things gone wrong. Okay, good. Remove this first. Okay. We are happy with that. Okay, delete this one. We are making again this, right? 200 by 200. Simple. Okay, that's two things, right? So putting up the things here right back in the corner. Move this content box to the down right so we don't need to push it around. So these are the things here. Bring them back. Okay, so before we have anything, right? So every thing should be medium and gone to 25, and as usual is F3. Right. Okay, so this is not. This is the thing. Okay, good. Sorry. Okay, we will update it. All right. Okay, right. So let's put that all things here, right? So you don't have to wait for the thing. All right. So same things here as it goes. Uh, Medium, right? Okay. So there are a few things we need to go. All right. So first, let's start with this text color is F3. Okay, good. Select only the text, which is a subtopic is going to be from 15 to 18. Now it's time for the subheading about the text. So can we have as medium 25? Okay, so it's okay. So see, come on, I'll just align the items here, right? Okay, so we have the distance here. Like I'm just giving it a common distance 10, right? So we have right to set 10, right? Okay, so one thing has been left on, so I just want to wait for this, right? So usually takes time, right? So we have the total width of 200 by 200, right? Actually, it's not that thing, right? So I'm just increasing just with. Okay, no, I'll let it be. So we have this one arc, one radius about 75%. Okay, we can have radius of 10. All right. Okay, so we can start from. We are cutting it by minus 40%. Let's draw with this 40%. Uh-huh. Let's start about 60%. Okay, it's 70%. Angle will be 90. We'll try out to 180. So 160. Just using this. Okay, just the use case, right? What will be the degree, right? 140, I guess will be good enough. Uh-huh. 145. Yes, perfect. For now, I'm just removing the radius. We don't need it. Right. So I'm duplicating 3 times, so we can two more times, right? This is the original. This is the original, right? So furthermore, right? So I'm just having a color, this color. All right. and giving the same color to it as well. And giving this one as this. Okay, so first I need this. I'll duplicate one again. Right, so it's 25% less there, so it should be like 175 by 175. Let's try it out. Okay, and okay, so try with 160. Perfect. But you should have this ratio to like 80 or like 90. Perfectly all right. Okay, so first what we have to do is just give an effect, yes, to 80. We can try to 80 here as well. Select it and duplicate one more time. Okay, just an effect here of layer blur. There should be like 10 or like 1. Okay, let it be down. We have to change the shade and should be like 95. Making it this as 120. One more thing, right? So it's not happening. Bringing to 0. Okay. Okay, let's try with 65. Should be 140. Changing this to like 493240. I'm just finding and thing right again with the plugin from Remix Icon. If I get find that thing which I want, right? I'm finding needle. Or else we can try an arrow for it, right? We'll try this arrow. Okay, so first as usual I have to remove this. Delete the frame. I don't need this. Okay, so that's how we have a better color, right? FF 99. Right. So we have 12. So we will keeping this width will be same, right? I'm just increasing the height by 30. Or okay, need much more like 40. Sorry, 11 to a little bit 12. Okay, so 60 will be fine. To 180 to 140 minus 120 minus 105. Alright, let's keep it with a hand. Okay, we got it. It's time for a little pinch, which should be like 50 by 50. And just duplicate this. It should be like 15 by 15. This is will be the color, right? 493240 should be entered here, and this should be the color of FF0099, right? We can decrease the opacity to like 85, and for this we'll center right here. Okay, see the things. Okay, so me to zoom it up. All right, so meter is ready. Okay, so Control G. Finally, our work has been like lighting, right? So real-time update is matching up the policy. It's matching up the theme right here. Don't have to worry about it. Perfect. All right, so we have updated this, right? It's amazing. Right, okay, so we will catch you up in the next section. This line has been left out. Delete this line, we don't need it. Okay. All right. Should we go for something else in the background? Do we need this? Let's try out with this thing here. So that's a magical power, right? We don't need it in the background. Increase this within height, right? So 200. Actually, we need to increase this. So 600 by 400. All right. Okay. So opacity should be like 60. Let's try with 80. 70. Yeah, 7 is fine. Okay, let's center it up. Yeah, good. Right, so what we have here is just a rectangle box, right? So I'm duplicating this rectangle, bringing up here. Perfect. All right, so just like this shape, you're going to give. So we have 35% opacity and this color, right? We have stroke of this linear, F, right? 70% and 50%. All right, and we have radius of 20. So first, we're giving radius to 20. This is not 35%. You're giving stroke of linear 70, and this 80, right? Again, we have to select this because we have to give it Okay, good, great. Then it's time for the effect. It's background blur to 50. Let's check out what we have given here. It's 25, right? And 35% opacity. So just same 25 opacity blur, right? Okay. Just matching up the following things, right? I'm duplicating this. There were all right. Let's check it out. I'm standing up to behind. I need to change the width and height of this. So it would be like 400 and 200. Place it here. Perfect. All right. So we have to put in this thing here. This is the text we have. Zoom in, please. So first, centralize this, right? Okay, and we can have the layout to like 40. Now, all right. So this is not a step. Okay. Right, selecting both of this thing and just giving this one. Let's try it out with this. Okay, so that one is better with 80% or 100%. So 100%, all right. Now just give some space here. I think 16 versus 12 will be all right. Perfectly fine. And guess right, so reduce the height of this rectangle to directly 300. All right. And we can swipe up with like coordinates, like, right? So should be adding to 15 by 15. And we can give this the shade. All right. Duplicate this one more time and align this, and we can give it to like 10. Or we can just give it to a 12 by 12. Perfectly all right. %20. Good. From this regular, I'm just changing to medium or semi-bold. 25. Or medium, 25, right? Great. And just one more thing to write up here. Just we have forget about this. So this is a line. All right. Actually, the thing is that this is not for here. This is the thing. Okay. So selecting all of the text and giving the shade we wanted. Again, we can have a effect 1 by 3 and a shade to 25%. Right. Let's check out what we have left with the content here, right? Okay, so this is the poor photo. All right, so nothing's been left out. Changing the font size of this. All right, perfect. I think like, all right, so very much page 3. Good enough to go ahead, right? Or else we can add up some more things here, like, but for now I'm just leaving it like this only, right? So just moving ahead, right, what we have allowed. Okay, so we had an just moving content here, right? So just we haven't put up some logos here, right? So I'm just bringing them out here. So first of all, we can try with this one. Okay, 2, 3, These are just random companies here. Okay, so we can try out, like, we can give the fill here to a lighter, so increasing the opacity to 85 or like 95, 90, right? Good. And allowing them to this, and we can have this some spaces to like 20. More about this, 35. All right, so we can just bring them here, and we can see the contrast between them. Okay, so we need some more space here, so like that we can try out. Or we can try out more like 100, just hitting. Perfect. Okay. All right. Let's try it out with this thing. Just like 300 by 200. Bring opacity to 100. Okay, so just for now, I'm just looking all of the logos here, right? So just have to change something here. Don't think about this. So we have opacity of 90, right? So I'm just changing this shade to this shade, and we're reducing its opacity to like 70 first. I guess this is working better than that. Now we can put up this shade here. Oh, right, that's good enough. So we just left out with this footer, right? So I'm duplicating this rectangle first. We do need this. Okay, so just listen careful. I'm just trying some specific things here, right? No, on red with this. Okay, so just we have left out with a few more things. Bring it down closer. And okay, so forget about this now. Don't need any of this. Okay, so first what I do is I don't really like this color right now here. Okay, all right. Okay, 80 is fine. We have this here. Okay, stand backward. Yes. So I'm selecting all of these three things. First align to right. Now we can have this to 120. It's just too short, right? So 180 will be fine. Let's try it out. 200. 200 is fine. So let's check it out. So it's 15. I'm just changing to 18 first. Good. This as well to 18. So it's all right. We can have a 20 by 20 first. All right. So we open this together. Okay. So not putting up much in here. Okay. Let's change the shape. Okay. Good enough. All right. So we are just finished it, right? Now we can reduce this opacity to like as we want it. Like first we can try 50 and add some glossiness here, right? So duplicating this, bringing it out, changing this width to 600, 400. Okay, so guess up. It's not working that way, which is what we wanted here. Just try it out. This shade. Right, so I guess the things are okay. No worry. Right, so we can look here, right? So that's less space than the other, right? So I'm just changing up the things here, bringing it down. Perfect. And still here, right? So let it push down here. Good enough. Okay, good. So finally, our design is ready, right, to overlay that, right? So, or so we can have something right down here, something's missing, I guess. Okay, so we can change. Yeah, we have to get things that this rectangle here is okay. Okay, increasing size 500 to 250. Right. Now it's time to add this rectangle first. It's 5%. Or do we want 10%? Okay then. So let's put things back to the frame. Those things, or we can have more opacity, or like 30. We have given layer blur, right? So we can try first with the background blur and just give it to like 20. Okay, it's no. All right. Perfect. Good. All right. Let's. Uh-huh. Good, good. We are going good. Okay. All right. Okay, so in, please. I'm just thinking right up the fill should be like 80% or like 90%. So 90% is just good to see that here. Okay, so just fix this things. All right. Just left. Okay, so one thing I just left over was that is a text here. This is this Q. It should be 25 bold. And we can try this sheet here. And from the background, I'm just ungrouping this. I don't want this. And instead of linear, right, of this shade, I'm trying out this with lesser opacity of this shade to 60 and good amount of opacity to of this shade. Right, so it is looking nice for this now. We can try out 30 first. Okay, good. Setting both align together. Making the 20 first. All right. Grouping them. Setting this with this, line, and losing 200. 200 is not good. 300. Good. All right, so we can have a look over here, selecting stream and having moving up towards this. So just have a final look at what we have built and how is it looking like. Is it looking good, or do we need to changes, make any changes here? All right, so here is it, a frame. Okay, yeah. So all right, so we can have just change here, right? We can make it look a little brighter, this button, a little brighter this shade, looks fine, and I guess this white isn't doing better. So we move it to other shade here, and this shade, I guess there should be a linear in these boxes. Okay, and all right, so we can try it out. Good. This is fine. This is good. This is also a good. Do we need to shorten the size of these things? No, doing good. All right, so something is missing here, right? So we can have a heading here, right? All right, so we have to give a heading here. This is good, and actually this is also good. Okay, so okay, right. So just moving up back to the design. So first, what we have seen here is like it's actually not in the center. Yeah, now it's in the center, and this can be made a little brighter. 1700, right? So we can try this. Yes. And next, what we have seen it here, right? We are adding up gradient. All will be looking differently, so differently, right? All right, good. All right, okay. So just copying this thing here to write down the text what we needed for this. What what we can add up to, like what client says. Instead of this, we can add Adam Smith, right? Just having a name. Context setup, and from 18 to 22, medium. In F3, all right. Okay, duplicating this. From this, I'm just changing to a darker shade. Okay, looking back to the offering, right? So, all right, so is it looking good, right? So I would not say this is a perfect design, but about to make an improvement in a design. This is how we learn the design process. This is how hitting and trial, changing the element, changing the color again and again, till we are satisfied with those things, right? So it's just a journey that will just go on, never right? So designing is that process. Do we need to change something here right now? Okay, so that's it for this video. I hope you guys like this video or enjoy or got something new to learn, right? Okay, so just a bye for this video, and we'll see you in the next topic. Okay, and please guys support this video, hit it, give some views, give some comments, good or bad, and it will be fine. But just help good suggestions in the comment box.